that was less close. So well done RBMK and Sulsa, and the other was well done with 1,842, RBMK with 1,486, and Sulsa with 1,092. So Sulsa got points and won't be playing tomorrow.
Got it. Okay. And then you were talking about XPNYH. Yeah, we thought that was going to be that last battle was going to be huge.
Hey, my favorite commander's back. Ready to get started?
Battle of XPN, which might have forced XPN to come in second or well third instead of possibly taking first or second place. So they were spoilers for their own clan mates, which is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if one battle goes the other way for Dale or Simp, if Dale turns another battle around and goes into a tie, and then potentially NPN just pulls XPN out of the bracket. They pulled their entire group out of the bracket.
Right.
Which would have been crazy.
Don't tell the others.
Okay.
I'm rooting for you.
And then there's some talk about Group E. Fail coming in first place with 15 points. You coming in second. A-Ship coming in third. Wow. Okay. So
y'all good at this.
Tell us a little bit about what happened to Group E.
Well, it was very competitive, especially our team against both QQ and NoCap. The games were extremely close, especially against NoCap. We won by about a sliver. Our Kremlin, we won with our Kremlin having 3k HP and getting shot at because we reached 1,000 points, and that was very close. They would have won otherwise. And against QQ, it's a shame going against the clan in your community. You don't really want to head them, but at the same time you don't want to lose. It was a close game too.
You're doing great out there.
Shima landing clubs and Shima landing pretty early on, and set the mood for the rest of the game.
Okay. I'm seeing people in chat saying someone's gonna have to do it.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Please not me.
Imagine if it's failed. Now, the way this works, guys, is in A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H into the seeded brackets. So KSE, Zoe, Treda, Furia, Fail, TNG, QCN, BN may very well end up at some point. Well, they will end up in the winner's bracket, but one of them will be facing against 07. We're going to do that drawing live in just a moment. And guys, just a reminder, we do still have our King of the Sea container drop is going. So if you still need some time for your mission, stick around. You get your drops and all that kind of stuff. Can I instantly forfeit if we... Oh my goodness. You don't forfeit. It's going to be fun. Remember, moving into tomorrow, it becomes best of 3 matches.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Yeah, every game is a best of 3 tomorrow.
And then whoever came in on the bottom, second, third place, they immediately started the losers bracket tomorrow. And you can see how many more battles they have to play.
You need to keep in mind though that since there's no Group 2 stage,
Tough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
We replaced the Group 2 stage with an extra day of playoffs.
Well, I think we're about to see who we're going to be playing against tomorrow.
I cannot wait. The sooner you click the button, the happier I'll be.
So the way this works, ladies and gentlemen, is I have context here that I get to copy over. Spreadsheet says we're having fun. We've got our seeded teams up on the top. We've got our first place teams here. We've got our second place teams and our third place teams. Now what I'm going to do...
Sorry to just interrupt, but the seeded teams aren't randomized. The seeded teams have already been voted based on the seeding committee, so the team that got the most votes is seed 1, and they're already placed in the playoffs. You can see it on the tournament or on the other tab.
Right, and I just turned that
You
one off.
got this!
You
You're
see,
way ahead!
You've got like 07 and right.
You need to copy the top 2 though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the entire thing.
good at this.
Everybody understands how the tournament works. And I'll tell you what, I'm getting quite the education as a result of doing this bracket stuff. And this is fun. This is really fun. Alright, are we ready? Golfman, I need a drum.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. Generating the bracket seats. And there's our bracket, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to go down here. We're going to go ahead and copy all of this into our playoff spot here and pasta it in, and there it is. And while tournaments gets updated, we can see that 07 gets to face Furia, PN gets to face KSE, AP, you know what, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit.
You can spam the link I put in the group chat. I'll just put it again, but I can't spam.
Okay. Here's 07 versus Furia. Here's PN versus KSE. AP versus QCM.
You got this. You're way ahead.
KSE versus Fail. Beach versus Tretta. Bro, sorry. Oh no! Oh no! We have the finals, don't you Civil War again? Oh no! Again! Again! Oh my god, you guys are gonna hate me. I'm so sorry. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
You're good at this.
Oh my goodness, Tootie, you're welcome to the Twitch drop and thank you for hanging out and being part of the stream. For taking on Zoe and Bobs. Take TNG to 40 jail. And that's our winners bracket, guys. Those are our seeded teams that we will be seeing tomorrow.
Yeah, even though BN has a little bit of fratricide, a little bit of Civil War, whoever gets taken out goes down to the losers bracket that we're about to see and can fight all the way back up. So just because they are, you know, Civil War's happening, it doesn't mean that Captain America and Iron Man can't, you know, make friends and conquer in the end.
Rar.
Imagine if we see this rivalry in the first round, and whoever loses moves on, and somehow the other one also moves on, and then we see the same rivalry again at the end. That would be kind of insane.
Dragon Ball Z style, right? They just keep going around. They fight again for second. Exactly. So let's take.
I just also want to make sure that I don't know why the tournament set it up that way. So, for example, the loser of the Bonks versus TNG game.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
Of QQ7
So
while the loser of 07 Furia will be placed against.
this is a mirror, guys. It's in the middle.
Yeah.
Michael, what's happening? We are all the teams that will be fighting each other tonight.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Well done, just the facing Kraken.
I like where you're going with
CCTV2
this.
goes up against Task Force NU. That's probably not their full name, I'm just calling it that, sorry. AR goes up against Nam. CAG goes up against PN. And then Secret goes against Now, is the tournament up and running?
No, yes,
That's okay. So that's the bracket, guys.
They need a
And
lesson
basically
in
what we're gonna
pain.
launch tomorrow
Better hire a
is
recruit
some
while
of
you
the
can.
winners matches, and then a whole bunch, if I remember right, of the loser bracket to see where do we go from here. And then the finals, you're going to see is it next weekend? It is next weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, next weekend.
Yes, it's next weekend. It's a 2-day finals. You'll see that with myself and C-Raptor. And then the week after that is a bye, Halloween weekend. There's a side. CIS has their finals because they've got so many teams. And then finally we move into the international finals in the first weekend of November, which is almost a month from now. Is that crazy or what?
That is crazy.
let's zoom out of it again so that you guys can kind of get a better idea of the bracket.
You've got this. You're way ahead.
As it is. There's all the bracket. So for Furia to win, they have We've got 07 up here, we've got TNG Bombs, that's going to be a fantastic game as well. NACL, Band CV in the loser bracket, absolutely, you guys were talking about that.
It's yes CV, not band CV.
Oh, sorry, yes CV.
Opposite.
Yes, that was
and I think so, yeah. And if I remember correctly, NACL did win over Yes CV in the last one. That was what you were talking about earlier with Death Snap and the Heroic Tornadoes.
Right.
That's right. They did go against each other, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. A rematch.
I think KSC versus Fail is probably going to be a pretty high level one. 007 and KSC beat each other in clan battles all the time. Probably going to be a good amount of respect there.
Uh-huh.
Now, how are these being broken up tomorrow? Are we doing the losers bracket for a little while? Are we doing the winners bracket for a little while? How's this being pieced out? How are the matches going to be played?
As you can see in the last tab, all matches start at the same time. So first round of the winners bracket starts at 3, and so does the first round of the losers bracket. Then as all of this time is in Eastern. The second round starts, so the semi-finals in the winners bracket, and the equivalent and then the losers bracket has another best of
3.
Yes. The winners bracket will have 2 best of 5.
Battle's really raging out there.
So it'll be
Go ahead and
a bit
hire
longer
one of
to
these
lose bracket,
recruits.
Right. So that will be interesting to see what happens. Deep breath. We then would most likely go to one of the loser bracket games.
The odds are in my favor.
And so we might end up
Deep breath.
find our way back into
Better hire a recruit
the
while you
final
can.
best of 5 on Saturday.
That's what I would have
Finish
been.
up the day with the last of the loser brackets. And then Sunday goes loser bracket best of 5, and then who's going to win moving forward. So that's going to
the winner of the losers bracket is going to have lives, and the winners bracket, they're going to be fresh, hot, and ready to go, and have watched.
one best of 3 and one best of 5.
About one best of 3, best of 5, sorry.
Yeah,
So,
the best of
but
5 in the loser bracket is technically what we'd call the third place game in normal.
Okay, got it. That's, I mean,
Keep up
still,
the momentum,
they're going to
friend.
have played, and the enemy they'll be facing will have watched all of it and have seen everything go down.
So, possibilities
out some fresh recruits for
It's
you.
not like we're gonna be,
I like where you're going with this.
Streamers to cast. It's more everybody's. So, since they're best of threes, that means what you guys are going to see.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Possibly.
We like game threes.
Yeah, we do like game threes. Fabricator, the delay between games is 10 minutes. Teams can choose to take. If teams want to take 10 minutes, or if one team wants to take 10 minutes, technically they get 10 minutes. If both teams are ready to
Better
go,
hire a
a minute
recruit while
later,
you can.
30 seconds later, 4 minutes later, they make a and they've checked in. Is that correct, Italian?
Yes. Yes. Although with the delays, there is some degree of delay. We don't really like if a team takes 10 minutes out of every single game they play, because then it delays the time.
Right. Right. So we're hoping that teams won't take 10, and of course, when these are scheduled, they're
Most of the time we allow 10 minutes between series.
right. Right. So going from this to this, for example, right? You want to make sure there's at least 10 minutes there,
Yes.
unless both teams choose that they want to start sooner, correct? Or you still okay? Makes sense. And of course, worst case scenario, you go to in your best of 3, you go to 3 games, and they're 20 minutes.
I think you
apiece.
can win
That's,
this thing.
With 10 minutes. And add in there 1, maybe 2 restarts, and you can see how everything.
Tomorrow would be the first time in the tournament where teams get to choose what maps they want to play and which maps they want to play.
Your minions
So
really pulled
each
their
team will
weight.
ban 1 map each. They'll then pick 1 map each, and the enemy team will pick the spawn on the map the enemy has picked. And then the last map will be randomized.
Take a deep
Which also takes a little bit of time to factor in all that kind of stuff. So,
Go ahead and
amazing that
hire
we've
one
had
of these
today.
recruits.
Hoskins and Goffman have been like dragging him through 8 battles.
Yeah.
There's a little more time now.
Yeah, you're to make it
Amazing.
all.
The thing is actually, because there's no
Better
delay
hire a
between
recruit
finding
while you can.
between 2 teams playing each other, since it's 2 teams playing each other for a best of 3, rather than best of 1 and you need to go look with it.
Yeah, to make a golf analogy, you were the guy who was playing ready golf. I'm trying to let whoever's turn next it is, and you're just like, nope, I'm hitting, we're going, let's go, on to the next one.
Better
And I'm
hire a
like,
recruit
wait,
while
no,
you can.
That's when you let me play through.
Well, you were a part of our group, that's the problem. You're like in our group and you're just behind. It's just like, okay.
For those of you guys that want to follow along on this particular screen I've got on tournament, here is the link that you can take a look at, and you can kind of see how things. I'll go back to full screen here, and so you can see it says here loser of winners bracket 1.1. So Sword A ship then faces 1.1 07 versus Furious. So that's how you look at this. If you're trying to figure out what goes where, oh, I got Stevie's furs all over my face now. Thanks, Stevie. You want to look at the numbers here. That tells you where to look for each of these games. So if you like, for example, you want to
You're
follow
doing great out
Q7
there.
through this, then game 1.8. That's all just right. If you're following CCTV2, you want to go.
Well, there's only 2 other things I've seen in the chat. One is same time tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel.
You're good at this.
Assuming that's a yes, that's a yes. Okay, so, 3
Exactly
p.m. Eastern,
what you were
2
looking
p.m.
for.
Central,
Need a
and
lesson in
this one
pain.
kicks off. And secondly was about the drops. So some people are asking how drops are 9 minutes while watching a caster. But also, the drop that you get today is the same as the drop you get tomorrow, meaning you don't get one today and one tomorrow. You get one. So if you got it today, you're good. If you haven't finished it today, you don't have to hold Zaf hostage for the next hour. So you can actually finish that out by watching more of or any other streamer that you're interested in to finish out that drop.
Right, but I'll probably keep the stream going longer so that people can get their stuff finished. I don't have a problem with doing that at all. It shouldn't be a problem. So if you guys are 20 minutes away or something like that, stick around. Let's just get it done. That way you don't have to worry about it at all tomorrow. The mission gives 2 King of the Sea containers this time around. That's good to know. And yeah, that's right. So we'll zoom back out to see the whole entire bracket, but this is what we're going to see, guys. This is going to be
Everyone's gunning for you.
tomorrow,
Watch
Sunday,
out.
next week, international weekends after that. So lots to see here. Let's see if we can see left, ladies and there's a ton. Any favorite characters from today?
How's it going out there?
I mean, it's more like all.
Chat, what were your favorite moments? What was something that sticks out in our stream? What's something special that happened that you noticed? And go ahead, please.
Let's see. I'm just thinking ships and how it's a shame they didn't make it in, right? They got boxed out, which is crazy.
Better
I
hire
was
a recruit while you
incredibly
can.
surprised to see that no cap didn't actually.
You down a minion and
because
up
their
a go.
battleship was just as on point as ever when we were watching them.
Well, we played against them and it was the closest game of the day. Honestly. So it's a bit of a shame to see them not pass.
Yeah. And by the way, if any of you guys, if you guys want to send me a replay over to direct message it, we can pop that up and have something for people to watch. I don't mind that at all. And I love it. Kitten, thank you so much for pointing out your favorite moment was when I was actually picked a game. Oh my goodness.
I did see somebody in there was saying that's Salem.
Oh my
One
god.
that was diving for island cover.
I didn't like that one.
Gotta heal!
Here's a goal for the trouble.
See, that
You're
was
doing great out there.
I was like, this is group browse? What's going on right now?
Right. Gruder says that.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
Wow. I didn't see a dead lead today. I was hoping to see at least one. But
Who didn't bring their death flags to gods? Seriously. Yeah, I hope you guys punked on him as hard as
This is no place for mortals.
farting chick doing a drive-by.
That one might make all the difference.
Did we catch that? Farting chick.
Don't think
Go big or go home, I
Congrats to
always
all the
say.
winners, congrats to all the people. Hope you got placed with somebody that you're excited to go with. I know some people are like, no! But don't worry, you get through it. You'll be okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna poop, so
Good to see you again, Oscars. Thank you very much for being a part of the stream today. That was fantastic. I need to get my stream going.
Say thank you for letting me join you too, and it was an absolute pleasure working with you. And it was great to catch what kind of shit.
I can't wait. I've been enjoying King of the Sea so much this year. Yeah, I can't wait to see how this is
Go
going.
ahead and hire one of these
I think it's
recruits.
gonna be awesome. Trust me, because that's something that we have been.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
They have detonated. That's like on.
Take a D.
And they prove it, and they've never been able to produce.
I
So
think
I'm
you
very
can win
interested
this
if we can
thing.
Find that. I've seen people. But you know. Wow. If you guys are looking for looking to do a game. Oh, look at this. We can do a green game. We can do that's exciting. Or as our friend would say. Let's see. Put my archer there again. If you could detonate with a death flag while running flags, you would have in the past 3 years. Well, exactly. That's the thing. Diesel head, yes. If you go up to the top right corner and you click on your icon in this window, it should drop with a bunch of menu items, and you want to find either it's called inventory or it's called drops, and you want to go in there. It's easiest. I find it's easiest to hold down the control key and left click on that, and it will tell you what percent you are for the King of Sea drop, and how much longer you need to be watching in order to get that drop. So you can definitely check it out that way. And that should be something that you can pick up, and then you know. Remember, you can finish your drop mission tomorrow as well, if you need to. Now, what you should end up getting... Here's mine. I know I redeemed it. I got my drop today. I don't see it on... I don't see it in my list of missions. It's frustrating, but oh well. Is there no bonus cook today, Homegrown Cowboy? No bonus